It sounds good here. And you can hear me. Yeah, good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a couple of friends of mine. They've been all over the place and are really excited about the WWE Destination World Superseries Finals 2014. The names actually were fought in a competition. We held a competition here in Dubai, and lots of people entered. The two winning names were Saina Nehwal. Saina means flying in Arabic, and Nehwal means feathers. You can see a lot of them today and tomorrow on the final Sunday. So let's make some noise for my friends, Saina and Nehwal!
Hello and a very warm welcome to the city of Dubai, the venue for the MetLife BWF Destination Dubai World Super Series Finals. Well, it's the 7th edition of the Super Series Finals, but it's the first time this season-ending event has been staged in the city of Dubai. But before the serious business of the badminton got underway, the players were able to relax at the annual BWF Awards dinner and Players' Party. As far as the awards were concerned, no surprises that Zhao Yunlei won the Female Player of the Year after her 2 gold medals at the World Championships in Copenhagen. And the men's award also going to a Chinese player, Chen Long, world champion, and #1 seed here in Dubai. And as I say, we're down to the business end of the competition. It's semi-finals day, no more second chances as we've had in the group round robin stage. And my goodness, over the past 3 days, haven't we already witnessed some truly wonderful badminton from the sport's greatest stars? Six semi-finals for you this afternoon, and we're starting with women's singles and the Olympic bronze medalist Saina Nehwal against Tai Tzu Ying of Chinese Taipei. Then mixed doubles and the world and Olympic champions Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei up against Mr. and Mrs. Adcock from England. Then women's doubles and the #1 seeds Matsutomo and Takahashi up against the identical twin sisters from China. Then we've got women's singles again, Sung Ji-hyun up against the schoolgirl, the 17-year-old Akane Yamaguchi. Then men's singles and the world champion and #1 seed Chen Long up against Srikanth Kidambi. What a year he's had. Then the last of our semi-finals, men's doubles, the world #1s Lee Yong-dae and Yu Yong-sun up against the 3-time former champions, the Danes Bo and Morgensen. Well, the player featuring in our first match, Saina Nehwal, she's certainly been enjoying her time here in Dubai. And I have to say, she's been enjoying some fanatical support.
Perfect, really different from playing on court. I'm really enjoying it, and of course you have a lot of fans in India, so it's nice to see them in Dubai, so really enjoying it. When you have so many Indians supporting you, you have the pressure, but at the same time you have that confidence that there's so many people behind you cheering you, so obviously it gives a lot of confidence.
Yes, well, that's been showing on court. She's been oozing confidence. 3 matches played, 3 matches won. Topped Group A. The 24-year-old Saina Nehwal, the #3 seed here, beaten finalist 3 years ago. 2 Super Series titles this year. Her opponent, Tai Tzu Ying, just 20 years of age, a beaten finalist last edition of this tournament in Kuala Lumpur a year ago. And she ended the year so well, winning the Hong Kong Super Series event, the last of the Super Series throughout the year. Well, there is Saina Nehwal waiting to come into centre stage. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that once again I've got former world #1 Morten Frost sitting beside me. And Morten, I said that she's been oozing confidence. She really has been playing so well.
She has, and as you say, she won all her 3 matches and deserves to be here in the semi-final. Today's semi-final actually is one of the matches I possibly thought could have been the final. So because of the draw of yesterday, it's ending up as a semi-final.
Tai Tzu Ying came through Group B, finished second of Group B, having beaten the former world champion and #4 seed Ratchanok Intanon before beating Wang Yihan, who retired partway through the second game. Lost a wonderful group deciding match yesterday against the youngster Yamaguchi. But what a year she's had. 2 Super Series tournament finals, winning one of them, the Hong Kong. So Jakob Sinberg, our umpire for this.
Reckon? Receive?
Oh my goodness me, what? Receive? That is very unusual.
Receive service. Where you want to stand.
We're just perhaps too old-fashioned, Morton. We like to choose ends, didn't we? But there we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Never mind.
Tai Tzu Ying from Chinese Taipei against Saina Nehwal of India. Both these players having reached the final of this event in previous editions. Saina Nehwal in 2011 when the event was staged in Luzhou, and of course Tai Tzu Ying last year. But Saina Nehwal, the 24-year-old from Haryana, now training and living in Bangalore. Her year, 3 titles, 2 of them the Super Series, Australia Super Series and China Premier Super Series. Well, apart from those 2 wins, her 10 Super Series tournaments that she played, 6 quarter-finals as well. Now there you can see her group matches, won all of them. It was only against Bei Yongju, the left-hander, yesterday, where she dropped the opening game before coming through 21-17. But that second game, that really is right, 21-7. So to Tai Tzu Ying, the 20-year-old. Well, she started her group so well, did Tai Tzu Ying, bronze medalist, of course, at the Asian Games earlier this year. And as Morton Frost was pointing out earlier in the week, she really has had a wonderful second half of the year. Now, her group matches there, well, she actually lost to Yamaguchi yesterday. She didn't win. But that match against Wang Yihan, she was, I felt, in total control when Wang Yihan retired injured. And of course that meant that Wang Yihan's matches against all players in the group became null and void. So Tai Tzu Ying also has been displaying great form. Well, this will be the 9th meeting between these 2 players. Of the previous 8, Saina Nehwal has won 5 of them. But the all-important last meeting between these 2 players was won by this lady, Tai Tzu Ying. It was in the quarter-final of the Hong Kong Open. It was 2 straight games, 21-15, 21-19. So there is Jakobsenberg. Zhao Jiamao of China is our service judge. Well, as I was explaining earlier, there are no more second chances. Lose this, you're out.
You're out. And I'm not completely into all past results,
Ladies
but
and gentlemen,
am I correct if I'm saying
my
that
right,
no matter what happens in these 2 semi-finals, we will have a new champion?
You are absolutely correct. The only event where there is a defending champion is the mixed doubles.
The mixed doubles, okay. But that's excellent. That's really good for badminton.
Double. Play.
So the first of our semi-finals gets underway, and what a match it should be. I'm particularly looking forward to this one.
Love.
But Morton, just to pick up on that very astute comment that you made, you are absolutely right. It will be a brand new women's singles champion, a player that's never won this competition before. Of course, in the men's singles, Chen Long is a former champion, but in women's singles, the 4 semi-finalists have never won this title.
Yes.
Yeah, very good spot.
3. Love.
So this is a bad start for Tai Tzu Ying, but hopefully she's starting to pick up very soon. I think the interesting part is that I know we only see 5 rallies so far, but compare these rallies to earlier in the week, I actually think that the shuttles are faster now than they were in the first few days.
Yeah.
And I think that can make a difference. Oh, I will give a gold mine for a serve like that.
Saina Nehwal. Hold in.
Oh, we have a challenge here.
Well,
Yeah, it's impossible for us to see it,
Yeah.
but it looked like it was in. And it was called in, so let's see.
Saina Nehwal doesn't agree, though, obviously. But when you're 4-love up, as she was at the time... Oh, no, it was 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
4-1. Early stages like this. We talked earlier, didn't we, about the tactical use, and with only 2 challenges, wrong challenges allowed per match. Here we go. Hawkeye will tell us.
It's in.
It is in. Yeah. Oh! In by a whisker.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Ah, we do love Hawkeye, don't we?
2.
It's brilliant to have. It's
Isn't it?
absolutely so good.
Yeah.
When, you know, in the days when we played, you know, not having that option, so many times you wished, oh, an option like that, wouldn't that
Yeah.
be wonderful to have?
Yeah.
That's
Missed
out.
it.
That's just a nervous start here for the Chinese Taipei player. She's
5,
really not settled in yet
2.
and made too many sort of unforced errors, taking a little bit too many chances as well. Got to settle in, and that's going wide as well.
6-2.
Yeah, that's nice. Morton, as we see Vimal Kumar, the new coach of Saina Nehwal. Just want to pick up on
7-2.
something you said earlier, because I agree. I think the shuttles are looking a little bit quicker, and that you said it may make a difference. In what way? Who's it going to favour, the faster shuttles?
I think it will favour, not so much in this match, but it will favour
2.
Saina Nehwal a bit, I think, because somehow I think that Tai Tzu Ying was really playing very, very well in the early stages of this tournament, due to the fact that she had more power in her shots and able to get out of trouble on many occasions because she's so strong. But let's see if she's settling in and getting there, because she's got a very, very good smash. But we've seen her use it on a few occasions, but so far she's missed it. Let's see if she can get into it. But it's a tall order already, being 8-3 down in this first game.
That's well done.
Service over.
And that would
9-3.
appear to confirm our theory.
I definitely think so, yes. And that's something the players have to adjust to, and it's not so easy when you played a full tournament. You play 3 matches with a certain speed, and you're getting into the tournament and conditions here, and then suddenly it's all changing. It's not easy. Definitely not easy.
10-3.
And I think this is showing that Saina Nehwal is the most experienced of the 2 players as well.
Good rally. Oh, that's right in the
Service
corner.
over.
Yep.
My goodness me. She couldn't have walked over there and placed it any better.
10.
No, definitely not. That's a good shot.
Look at that.
Five, 10.
good play.
Service over.
And having
11,
played
5.
a good
Interval.
backhand to get herself out of trouble. And then, well,
Line judge.
not the best of attempt to the cross-court net shot. But all credit to Saina Nehwal, 6 points, the advantage at the mid-game interval.
Eleven, 5. Play.
Off, well played. Good job.
Twelve, 5.
What a good start for Saina Nehwal here. Really, really good start.
13, 5.
She's playing very, very composed and very focused and keeping every single shot in. She's really doing well here.
Oh, so positive, so aggressive, controlled aggression though, and I think that's the key.
14, 5.
I must admit,
5.
I think that the famous touch of Tai Tzu Ying has really left her for a little while. She's making mistakes I've not seen her make for
Service over.
a long, long time.
Yeah.
6,
It's
15.
going through my mind, Morton, about that match yesterday, the group decider against Akane Yamaguchi. And you and I talked about the fact that they're both qualified, they both knew they were in the semi-finals, and the psychological need to win a game, win a match.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering whether, in fact, her losing to a 17-year-old has perhaps affected her, because, you know, if the confidence is dented just slightly, it makes a huge difference in sport.
It does, but I think she could be proud of the match yesterday, and
Service over.
it shouldn't really affect her. She should be happy being in this semi-final and then having this opportunity. And as we pointed out earlier, none of these 4 players in the semi-finals have ever won before. So everyone is sort of, it's a new situation for them.
Mm. Oh, well, line judge changed her mind.
17, 6.
Yeah, I don't think that Tai Tzu Ying actually wanted to use
No, that's clearly
a challenge, but there's clearly in, yes.
Yeah.
I think she was in 2 minds for a second.
Oh, that's cool. Good too.
Service over. 7, 17.
Yeah, well
Yeah,
left.
good judgment.
8-17.
Tai Tzu Ying really have to get some points now. I think she's got to get going in this first game to gain a little bit of confidence going into the second, because this has been really a poor game for her, this first game in this semi-final. She's got to get into it, and the best way of doing it is start scoring points and at least getting double figures.
Oh, that's in too.
Yeah, that's in too.
Lovely.
Yeah.
9-17.
You do like those fast clears from Tai Tzu Ying, don't you?
I do. Again, going back on the point I've mentioned earlier, when she was playing earlier in the week, they were even more effective because there was so much under pressure, the opponents, when they had to retrieve shots like that with a slow shuttle.
Yes, yeah.
And that makes a difference.
Mm. Yeah, it's a good rally.
I know Tai Tzu Ying had some quite tight shots towards the baseline and the sidelines as well. But somehow I sense that, especially on her smashes, she's going safe. She's not going for the 100% winners, and I think that is very clever. She's got to work her way back into this match.
Just wide.
Service over. 18-10.
Oh, yes.
Service over.
We've seen that a number of times over the past 3 days, haven't we?
19.
It's a very nice slice. She's got perfection on it because it's a good slice, but it's still fast. So even though it's sliced, it's not taking so much off the pace.
Oh,
Service over. Game
well, after
point,
16
11.
minutes, Saina Nehwal is already on game point opportunities. And she only needed the one. 21-11.
First game won by Saina Nehwal. 21.
Puma running onto the court. He's absolutely delighted with his charge.
Take care, as I would say. Don't pull a muscle.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know, Jill, if you heard anything. I did not. The noise, the sound is really, really loud in my ears, so it's impossible to hear what the coaches are saying. But
Second game. Level.
we will survive
Play.
without.
Well, it's so important for this young lady, Tai Tzu Ying. She's got to make a better start to this second game, because I just sense if Saina Nehwal builds up a bit of a lead, a 5-point or so advantage, then it's going to be very, very difficult, because Saina Nehwal is a great front runner.
Yeah,
Builds on confidence.
I couldn't agree with you more. And I already see signs that this doesn't look good for Chinese Taipei. It really doesn't look good. I know it's only 2 rallies, but she's coming out to the second game in the same way as she finished the first, and that's not good enough. She's got to come blasting and really show her opponent that she wants to win it, and she's just playing the same as what she did in the first game, and that's definitely not good enough. And here there's a very fine example of it again.
When you say show your opponent, you know that you mean business. Is this by the body language or by the shots you play, or perhaps both?
Everything. Everything. You have to show that I am going to run for everything and play as fast as I can, play my best shots and really stay focused. No mistakes. But now we've seen already 4 mistakes. She's got to keep it tight. And as you say, Saina will just gain more and more confidence on this, and then it will be a foregone conclusion.
Oh, that's nice.
That's it.
That is very nice.
Staying in the rally, fighting hard, did a lot of retrieving as well, got it back, played defensively okay, got an opportunity here, and what a lovely shot. That's what I mean when I say keeping a tight ship.
Yeah, a little look from Saina Nehwal there, back towards her coach, as if to say, should I have taken that one? Was it going out? But certainly Nehwal's clear was clearly long. Good judgment.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Nehwal is now playing with the drift, as what we noticed yesterday. There is a small drift long side of the court, and it's coming from this end towards Tai Tzu Ying.
Which makes it even more bizarre that Tai Tzu Ying wins the toss and says, I want to receive. And her opponent, Saina Nehwal, says, well, then I'll serve, and neither of them choose ends. There's clearly a difference. We've noticed it. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's in. That is so much better.
4-0.
That delayed shot there is beautiful, isn't it? That
Yeah.
just shows the ability, the skills she's got.
Oh, well taken. My goodness. Suddenly, Tai Tzu Ying has found her form.
But this is classical, this is textbook. She's getting, this is the rescue shot.
5,
But the follow-up, that's
4.
what you have to do. That's the only one you have to go for. Saina Nehwal was not allowed and should not be allowed to play that shot, and she wasn't.
Yeah. So 5 straight points to go into the lead.
It's out.
6-4.
Yeah, that completely changes the match now. That's wonderful to see. We're going to have a good fight here in the second game.
Yeah.
See, that means business. That's good scrambling by
my
Saina
goodness, look at
Nehwal.
that
That's
backhand.
out. That's really good scrambling. Otherwise, that's bad luck.
Yeah.
Well done by Saina Nehwal. How she got to that one, that cross court there, that was really good.
7-4.
This one here.
Yeah.
That's very, very good.
And look at that backhand from
Yeah.
Tai Tzu Ying.
Yeah. And isn't it just so often it's the most simple shot that you miss. Good play by Nehwal.
Service over.
Well, the run finally comes to an end.
Well, I think it's very
5,
important for Saina Nehwal to
7.
mix it up as what she's doing here with the slide shots and the drop shots and so on, because lately when she's playing the power smashes, she's not getting through, which means that chances are Tai Tzu Ying is standing quite far back and waiting for the power smashes. So good play by Saina Nehwal. Oh, once again the rescue shot, and once again she's there
Service over.
to cover the next one.
Yeah.
That's
And
good
the
play.
fact that she played the kill on the previous run possibly
8,
forced Nehwal into
5.
error in that she felt she had to get it
Even
absolute-
tighter.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, totally agree. The pressure, suddenly a totally different pressure here.
Nine, 5.
9 of the last 10 points. And there was me saying, if Nehwal gets 4 or 5 points up, it's all over.
She only got 4. No, but I agreed with you. I absolutely agreed. But somehow Tai Tzu Ying has found the touch and the belief.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know where she got it from,
10,
but somehow, suddenly,
5.
it's there. This is
Yeah.
the player we saw earlier in the tournament. That's it.
Yeah.
Service over. 6.
That's what I call
10.
hoping.
Yeah.
I think she knew it when she was leaving it, all the way she knew it. Good play by Saina Nehwal there. Good pressure. Oh, that's a beauty, isn't it?
Absolutely
6
wonderful.
over. 11,
That
6.
is good.
Interval.
Read the reply, well, forced the reply really by
She
the
did.
deep into the forehand corner. This one.
But I would have loved to see Nehwal go cross court. I know it's very simple to see him from here and all that.
Yeah.
But the ability to be able to play both straight and cross court in a situation like that would give her so many more
看
options.
他这个
Yeah.
就是反绕头去这边转到正手去那边，其实都转不太出来，尤其是后场，所以不一定要下一
But that would actually mean she's got to change her
来
grip
回来回的。
to what we call an old backhand grip with the thumb
Yeah.
in order to take it cross court. But that's very technical. So let's not go into that.
20 seconds. Play.
11 of the last 13 points to Tai Tzu Ying. Can she keep this run going and treat us to a third and deciding game? Well, we're a long way off that. We're only halfway through the second.
Service over. 7-11.
Oh, there's a challenge.
Challenge, Tai Tzu Ying, called in.
Well, how quickly the players learn. Morton, yesterday, one of the players not allowed to challenge because they'd taken too long
Yes,
and looked to a coach to ask for advice.
and that was it.
Well, once again, the line judge is proved correct.
Remaining. 8-11.
Well, can't help but wonder what Vimal Kumar said to Saina Nehwal at that mid-game interval. 3 points since then, and all 3 points to her.
Service over. 12-9.
He looks nervous, doesn't he?
Yeah, but that's only very natural.
Yeah.
He has, you know, in all honesty, he has taken upon him a great responsibility,
Yes.
and I admire him for it. I really do. Because yes, people will say, what an opportunity to have. Yes, but what a responsibility to have as well.
Yeah, because as we've seen some of the posters around the stadium here, we love you, Saina, and she really is. It's difficult to describe, as we were talking the other day about how big a star she is in her home country. Everybody's heard of Saina Nehwal. For a country that's fanatical about cricket, I mean, that speaks volumes.
Yes, and for Saina Nehwal to change coach and change environment, and she's actually staying at the academy in Bangalore. And she's not staying in a fancy flat somewhere, she's actually staying at the dormitory, at the academy. So, you know, to do these changes is very, very courageous of Saina Nehwal to do, but it's also very courageous of Vimal Kumar to take upon him that responsibility it is to coach her as well.
Yeah. Well, this is remarkable. She's back level. So 6 of the last 7 points.
And
Oh, that's
she
landed
lost
in.
that one. That's
Service
way.
over.
Yeah.
13-12.
So, as you normally say, Jill,
Plum on the line.
if you are an Indian fan, we hope that the trend of yesterday, winning the first game and then, you know, going on to lose the match, will not last.
Exactly.
Yes, let's see. Let's see.
That was extraordinary, wasn't
It
it?
was,
What a
it was.
super day's badminton yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, we had 6 matches and it's lasted in total more than 7 hours.
Yeah. Going wide.
I know, it was so easy for me to sit here and say what I'm going to say now. But when she played the cross-court clear and then the clear down the line, I thought, okay, one more clear down the line, punch it to that backhand side, and she did it, and she won on it.
Yeah.
That was a very good shot, because so often the downward shots are coming after a situation like that, and then playing another clear really put Saina Nehwal off.
Oh, that's magnificent.
16-12.
Create that deception from that position. It's amazing. How is it? Do you loosen the grip and then tighten it as you're about to hit the shuttle? How is she able to do that?
I don't know. I was never able to do that. No, I really don't know what the technical term is.
Yeah.
But she has made up her mind that she wants to flick it, but she's obviously disguising it very, very well.
Yeah.
Peter Gadelock to play that shot as well. Here's one of his favourite shots.
Yeah. Well, it's been very peculiar scoring pattern in this second game, hasn't it, Morton?
It has.
17.
And here I think Tai Tzu Ying really made a mistake. She should have gone for pace and not deception. She was totally controlling that situation at the net.
Service over. 18-13.
Scoreboard pressure.
19-13.
Scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, when you get so many points down.
I know, but I just never heard it before. I'm learning something new every day.
Oh,
I like that.
love it.
I like that kill, because that shows
20,
the
game
power
point,
and the pace
13.
of how she can actually use her forearm and the wrist, and how she's putting that away is just so good.
Yeah, game point opportunities.
First time.
First time. So one game all. We thought this would be a good
Second
one.
game,
And
won
so
by
it's
Tai
proving
Tzu
to
Ying,
be
21-13.
21-13.
1 game all.
37 minutes into the match.
这个场地这边打的时候，待会球先给高一点，因为你看你第一局这个像这样打的时候是在那边，但是你换边的时候先给高一点，然后第一局对方顶龙再接最差，现在先给高一点，他做完要跟他，让他记得起来就先点着，不要犹豫，好，这样。
pretty relaxed.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, Saina Nehwal has got a new racket, so she's just testing that out.
Final game. Level. Play.
So third and deciding game.
One love.
Two unforced errors, the first two rallies of this deciding game.
Service over. 1, 2.
Just wide.
Service over. 3, 1.
These missed smashes, Morton, is what I would call unforced errors.
Yeah.
If you're an Indian fan, I think maybe a little concerning, do you think?
Yes, because there is no doubt that Tai Tzu Ying is standing on the difficult side, the difficult end, and every single point she gets before 11 will really help her to add on the pressure after the mid-game interval.
Yeah.
So yes, you're right, and I think this is actually what Saina Nehwal is thinking about, and that's why she's feeling the pressure.
Oh my goodness, look at that backhand.
She's really showing. Oh. Hats off. That's a very, very good rally by the Chinese Taipei player. Oh, that's just one of them.
6-2.
But all the shots she played was with such great deception.
There was two backhand attacking
pirouettes,
shots and pirouettes.
And
the
third one, yes. As I said, the first one, that was just one of them. But then that disguised drop shot there was good as well. So yes, she is really, really finding her self-confidence here. Look at how she just went forwards.
Yeah.
Even though she was lifting it, she just went forward. That's a clear sign of self-confidence.
7-2.
I don't know if we get it. Let's see here. It's coming here. This one here, look how she just
Yes.
took a small step forwards, even though she lifted it.
Yeah.
That is confidence. Good play.
Here we go again.
Yeah, good Saina Nehwal. You have to punish that kind of things. It's okay when it happens once or twice, you know, in a situation, but if it becomes a habit, surely she must be punished for it.
Exactly, because every time you do a pirouette, you turn your back on the net, you can't see what's happening, where the court is, let alone where your opponent is. And of course, it takes longer to get back to that base position.
Yeah, you must be punished eventually for it.
Yeah, but we love watching it.
That's another matter. Yeah, that's another matter.
Coaches pulling your hair out. Oh, that is just ridiculous.
Look how she got out of trouble.
Saina
But we
Nehwal
have a challenge.
Called in.
It's close.
I thought it was in. I agreed with the line judge.
She's been in question on a few occasions, the line judge, this week, and she's been right every single time.
Every time.
Every time. So let's see.
There's a first for everything, though.
There is.
Having sung her praises.
Yeah. But she has been really, really good.
She has, hasn't she? So Hawkeye's about to tell us. Yeah. And once again, our line judge
Unsuccessful.
was correct.
No challenges remaining.
And that's
Service
pretty
over.
crucial. I think that Saina Nehwal has got no more challenges. That's crucial. Imagine if a mistake happens and she can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about Tai Tzu Ying showing confidence, and that is not in doubt. And I think in total contrast, Saina Nehwal is beginning to show signs of mental frailty.
Yeah, here we
Like
have it.
that.
Yeah.
10-3.
That's in as well.
11-3
at the change of ends, an 8-point advantage
I can't
for
believe
Tai
it.
Tzu Ying. You can't believe it.
I can't believe it's such a great margin. I cannot believe it's 11-3. Obviously, watching the match, it's believable, but had you told me she was 11-3 up by now, that's a massive lead under these circumstances.
Well, it is a massive lead, isn't it? 8 points in a deciding game, but quite frankly, the way that we've seen some points and momentum change this week, anything is believable.
12-3.
missed it. It looks to me as if she's
13-3.
lost the knowledge of how to win the points. She's trying to play the perfect shot. It wasn't necessary in the opening game.
No. Yeah, he's 13-3. I think it's too late. Unfortunately, I have to say, I think it's too late. Now it's 14-3. But from the very, very early stage
3.
of this third game, I thought that Saina Nehwal should stump her authority on it and really show that, okay, whatever happens, I'll get it back. Long rally, take everything out of her opponent, really say, okay, I'm here and I'm going to win. But she started making the mistakes, and then she was starting to look for answers too early, and she took too many chances, and eventually it's just, you know, it's like a landslide, and it's not to stop.
As we've seen with that service error. I mean, yeah, landslide. That's a nice way to explain it.
Service over. 5-15.
Good scrambling.
It is.
That's a good clear throw.
But that's how Saina should have played.
Yeah.
You know, not looking for answers, just play. Go through the motions and play the shots and see what happens and react to it. But stay in the game. I actually think the racket's cracked.
Yeah.
It had a very funny sound when she knocked it on the floor.
6-15.
So maybe this is a chance for Saina Nehwal. I know it sounds crazy.
Oh, that's lovely throw.
Service over.
But you know, the fact when
16.
you play with a racket that has really proved to do the thing, and then suddenly you have to change it and all that. I know it's very superstitious and all that, but you know, sometimes there can be a small chance in that as well.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's another error.
17-6.
Completely lost her way, Saina Nehwal, having started so brilliantly. Oh, it looks as if the trend from yesterday is continuing, Morton.
Yes, and it's still meant as a joke.
Yeah. Who's the first? Go on to win the match.
7-17.
It's wide.
Service over. 18-7.
Oh, that's good. That's the one you were asking for before, cross court from deep in the forehand corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I know it's very late stages in the match, but I just cannot help thinking about the group match that Saina Nehwal played yesterday against Bei
Youngju.
Yes, and how she was forced to fight so hard for the win that she might today feel a little bit fatigued, and due to that, it's becoming more mental.
Service over.
Well, Tai Tzu Ying is just 2 points away from her second consecutive final at the Super Series finals. Now just the 1 point required. What a delightful, delightful disguise drop once again from Tai Tzu Ying. Match points are plenty. First opportunity, and how fitting that it was a disguise drop once again that won the match. Well, obvious disappointment for Saina Nehwal, but my goodness, she's played well this week. Their confirmation that Tai Tzu Ying will contest the final once again, as she did last year, 11-21, 21-13, 21-9 in a little over 53 minutes.
Our next match will be in the mixed doubles versus semi-finals. From China, Saina Nehwal against England's Chris Gavin Hancock. Both these pairs played in the mixed doubles. Saina who won the 3 matches without dropping again. A record 2 in the competition. This is Gavin Hancock.
Well, after that thrilling women's singles, we turn our attention to mixed doubles, but there is confirmation that the women's singles are finalists for a second year running for Tai Tzu Ying. We'll discover a little later who her opponent will be. So as I say, we turn our attention to mixed doubles, and the world and Olympic champions, there they are, Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei, up against Chris Adcock and his wife Gabby Adcock. So there you can see 2 Chinese pairs, and this is the only discipline where we have defending champions, because of course it's the Danes, Fisher Nielsen and Christina Pedersen, 3 times winners of this event. So the number 1 seeds, Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei, trying to reach their 5th consecutive final at the Super Series finals, twice